a favor?
Order completed. Well done.
You know what? Whatever. Whatever, we got it.
What is this? We came here in peace.
Exactly. What is up, beautiful people of YouTube? Passing the great vibes from high. It is your boy DarkHorse Rye, and welcome back to yet another episode of Death Stranding 2 on the beach. Now, this is gonna be episode number 9 for this series, so if you have not seen any of the previous episodes, you already know to go ahead and check those out, especially part number 8 if you don't already know what's going on, or if you just want to be caught up on the story. Go check that part out real quick before you jump into this. Otherwise, welcome to part number 9. Let's go ahead and get started. Hopefully everyone is having a great day today. Let's go ahead and get started with this gameplay. Now, I do want to keep the streak of keeping these intros nice, short, and sweet to the point for what happened in the previous episode, just because of the fact of I want to be sure that everyone knows where exactly at this point we left off in. But if you want to know like all the full details as to what happened in the previous episode, of course, go ahead and check that out. But otherwise, if you just need a little refresher course, if you haven't been by the series for a while, then yes, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of what we experienced in the last episode, and then we're going to move on so as not to be held up too much with what's been going on in the previous episode. So with that being said, what happened in part number 8 was that our crew members decided they wanted to have a discussion as to what we believed would be the best environment for tomorrow to be in, and unfortunately she was eavesdropping on that conversation, not intentionally of course, because of the fact of she has kind of like the mind of a child and whatnot. But yes, she did overhear the conversation and decided to run away. Well, after we tracked her down, running a quarter or a halfway across the land down under, we ended up going against the robots that we went against back, I believe, episode 2, when we were on our way back to Lou and Fragile when the safe house was being raided. And while we were in the midst of that entire battle, Tomorrow shows up and starts laying hands on these robots left, right, and center, bro. Oh my goodness, it was a sight to see. If nothing else, that portion of the video was at least worth going to check out, because when I tell you she was whooping tail, she was turning them robots into tin cans. I kid you not. Or I guess you could say rusted tin cans, but either way, that's besides the point. After we got all that situation squared away, of course, when we got picked up, everybody was welcoming her back onto the Magellan, and then we made our way to Hartman, our dear comrade from the first game. And of course, after the time frame of the events we've done in this game, we ended up, of course, catching up. We kind of found out that Hartman may or may not be a short-lived character for this game. Let's just leave it at that. And other than that, when it comes to a lot of different things, I mean, besides the fact that he joined us on the Magellan, I would say the only other interesting thing that happened was that we almost got vomited on. So yeah, that was an interesting experience. There also was a thing they were talking about when it comes to like the BBs, and in terms of when it came to Lou's existence, like where Lou kind of fit in this equation, but I can't really explain it too well as to like how exactly to word it. I feel like, again, this is just one of those things where I feel like if I try to explain it, then I'm going to be going through all these different details that I'm going to get confused. So again, all I will really say is go check out the last few minutes of part number 8 if you want to stay caught up on that. Otherwise, I'm sure they'll explain it at some other point in this episode, because, well, not this episode, but in this game, because of the fact of we're trying to learn this information about Lou, and it seems like our characters don't know a whole lot, but we can kind of find out some information as well. So the dots are going to connect at some point. That's the best I can really tell you guys. But anywho, we're just going to leave that right there. Like I said, if you want to know everything, go check out part number 8. And otherwise, let's go ahead and get started with part number 9. You guys already know that I'm ready, so if you're ready, go ahead, grab yourself some snacks, kick back, relax, and let's get ready for some more of this game. Because there's no telling what's about to happen next, especially with Hartman on this ship, but I'm sure what's gonna happen is surely gonna be a sight to see. Alright you guys, so here we are back inside of this game. I don't exactly know what we're supposed to be doing next. I know we have another order that we're about to be doing, but other than that, I have no idea what we're about to do. Yes, I already know, Sam. Stop doggone acting crazy. Let's see what Dahlman has to say first and foremost before we head upstairs.
No need to rush while getting ready. In your own time, Sam.
Okay.
Hartman's condition is cause for concern. There's no sugarcoating the tremendous strain he's putting on his body. His is undeniably one of the hardest 21-minute syndromes to live with. The regular disruption to his circulatory system and the flow of blood is damaging all of his organs. And let's not forget that the heart itself has a great many pain receptors. A part of me wishes I could swap places with him. Not that my body could ever serve as a suitable substitute for his.
Ain't lying about that. Like, I think I talked about this before, but for those of you who don't know the story behind Hartman, his body basically shuts down. Let's leave it like that. It shuts down every 21 minutes. And then he's gone for 3 minutes, if I remember correctly. So it's like he shuts down for 20. He shuts down every 21 minutes. Is gone for 33 minutes, exploring like whatever beaches and whatnot. And that happens every single day. And it happens on a time frame. And I think if I remember correctly, it's basically like he shuts down 60 times a day. Imagine your heart stopping 60 times a day. And he's talking about it puts a lot of like stress on his body. Yeah, I'm gonna just leave it at that. I can't even imagine that for myself, to be honest with you.
Come to think of it, I was surprised by how effectively Tamara was able to fight those mechs. The way she took advantage of the tar and used her unique abilities against them, it demonstrated impressive improvisational skills. But her capacity to rapidly accelerate the age of any material or enemy she comes into contact with. Oh, I can't help but be a little jealous. But there are other ways I can contribute to your work, and I hope to continue doing so.
Yeah, man, like, that, like I said, that fight was good too. Just go check it out for yourself. I doubt he has anything else interesting to say. Not because I don't think he has anything else to say, but I just think that when it comes to like these conversations, I think most of the time it's limited to maybe 2 or 3, and then after it's like 2 or 3, it's like it's over.
Apropos of nothing, so Samson Hook from the F2 South Distribution Center is not a man to be trifled with, no sir. I did some research, and I found he's a popular local figure, beloved by one and all, it seems. Known as the Golden Fist as well. But don't misunderstand. I'd wager the people's love for him is not rooted solely in his considerable martial prowess.
Yeah, see, that's what I was talking about. The first 2 details were rooted in the story content, and then that one was more so worried about just like side story stuff. Not side story stuff, but side character stuff. So yeah. Let's go ahead and go upstairs and see what this order is. And who knows, maybe something else will come up while we're making our way upstairs. I don't know. We're gonna get another vision. Yup. What are we gonna see today? Somebody has a brand on the...
What kind of cargo?
These are the president's memories.
Now, who was that?
These are the president's memories. I remember him having that mark on his hand. I remember him having that mark on his hand. When we first saw him, I remember seeing that mark. And I said, well, in my head, I was already, that's like some sort of like, of course, like Illuminati type thing. Some sort of like organizational type thing. But it's something else. I mean, other than the fact of he got burned on that part of his hand. I don't know what it is, to be honest with you. Also, before we go any further, I want to go ahead and say this. I'm talking a little bit low, and I'm not trying to get too high with my volumes because of the fact that I'm not even going to lie to you guys. I'm recording this at like almost 1 o'clock in the morning, and my neighbor goes to work at like 3. And so I don't want to get too loud with this, and I'm not even going to lie to you guys again. The thing about it, this episode, is that it may be short, and it may be regular time frame. I don't know, mainly because of the fact of if anything important is gearing to happen, like say we go into like a big battle or we see like a dangerous situation, I may cut the episode there just because of the fact of when it comes to stuff like that, I want to be able to react the way I want to react. And so I don't want to hold back. I don't like holding back. I'm be honest with you guys. I don't like holding back because then I feel like it kind of ruins my flow a little bit. So it's like, I'm just warning you guys right now. This episode may be shorter. It may be same length. I don't know yet. We're just going to have to see. It just depends on what happens in this episode. But either way, let's go ahead and continue on and see what this order is at the moment. Ew. The placement of my cargo right now just looks so nasty. Thank you very much. That looks so much better. Are we supposed to be going to this terminal right here? I guess so. I thought it would be on the Magellan, not right here. Okay, let's see what this order is. Oh yeah, Charlie. I forgot about Charlie.
The next major site to be linked to the Cairo network is in the eastern reaches of the continent, East Fort Knot. Our original plan would have had us route a connection through North Fort Knot, allowing for a simple and direct trip.
Oh no.
Unfortunately, that city was completely obliterated by a void out. As a result, we have had to devise a new approach, utilizing a series of connections between preppers in the region. Easier said than done, of course. Some of these preppers are currently refusing to join the network. But according to APAS's latest simulations, enlisting the cooperation of the pizza chef should enable us to win over these holdouts. Your first objective is therefore to bring the pizza chef online.
Of course, the pizza chef.
And it just so happens that the cargo he's requested is being stored at this very facility. It's been designated a chilled delivery due to its sensitivity to heat, so you should transport it at night or in the rain. Or perhaps take advantage of a pickup off-roader's covered cargo shelf, which should ensure it doesn't get exposed to direct sunlight. Undertake the main order on this delivery terminal when you're ready.
I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys this right now. I'm taking this at night because that's not even that far away from here. But yeah, I'm taking this joint at night because of the fact of he said take it either when it rains or at night, or use a car or use a vehicle. And see, the crazy thing about that to me is I feel like you want me to use a vehicle. Matter of fact, let me see real quick before I say I'm not gonna take the vehicle, because the thing about that is I might be able to take a vehicle and then just deal. But see, it looks like a lot of rocky terrain right now. So yeah, I think my best bet is going to be trying to take this thing at night. So I'll see you guys after I take a nap and come back for this. Alright, so we are here in the nighttime. And I'm glad they're utilizing this time frame a lot more. until the nighttime because of the fact of it's like I feel like we deliver a lot of stuff during the daytime, and since we deliver during the daytime, it's like we don't really get to see the nighttime a whole lot. Okay, so see, now this really makes me want to just like ride down the mountain right here, but at the same time it's like I'm gonna have to get up the mountain, you know? Nah, we're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and just book it. We're just gonna book it. Would you look at this? Armed hostiles. Love that for me. I really do. I love that for me. Okay, so how I plan on doing this. We're gonna go right here. We're gonna go all the way down. We're gonna go all the way down here. Then we're gonna make our way right here up this part of the mountain. Go up here. Ugh, it says it's too steep, but I'm pretty sure I could probably climb that somehow. And then we're basically just gonna traverse our way up here like this and go around. Because I genuinely do not want to have to deal with these people. I just don't. Like, and like I know probably at some point we'll have to deal with them, but if I don't have to, then I want to go ahead and just move on, go past these people. Alright, even though this was already explained to us, chilled cargo. Chilled cargo will gradually spoil if its temperature exceeds a certain level. Such cargo can be transported without issue on cold nights or during rainy weather. It can also be safely transported on the pickup off-roader's cargo shelf. Attempting chilled deliveries in other circumstances will cause the cargo to deteriorate. Obviously, so that's why we came out here in the nighttime. I could carry an offloader and keep going that way, or I can adjust our a little bit more, our cargo. Let me see what I got real quick. I'm not even gonna front, as much as I want to get rid of like a lot of this other stuff. I think our smartest decision would be to just just go with this, just in case we do run into those bandits. I don't expect us to, but I'm not taking any chances, to be honest with you. So yeah, let's just go ahead and go. And a good thing about this as well is that even though I can't take a vehicle, I could use a what is it called? A hold on, take care of Hartman. Right now I'm working on a device to stabilize the cargo network. It makes use of Hartman's beach mapping research. I think it might come in handy in the tar currents. If the tar currents start going haywire, I'm hoping to finish work on it soon. Speaking of Hartman, I wonder how he's doing. I hope he isn't pushing that heart of his too bad. He needs to take a rest sometimes and kick back in a hot spring. If you see him, tell him I said so. Oh, okay. She seems like she really cares for him. But anyway, as I was saying, I feel like we can make use of, even if we can't use a vehicle, we probably can make use of, what is this thing called? I should know it. The floating carrier. Yeah, that's it. We can take a little ride on this thing. And then that way we can take a little ride. I'm gonna take you for a ride. Hold up. You didn't even teach me how to use this thing. You just doggone said, you just said, let's go. And so now I'm trying not to fall down the hill.
Sam, I don't recognize that device over there. Proceed with caution.
What device? What device is... What is that? Oh no, and I just fell. How much damage did that do to the... Of course it does 5% damage. No, not to the container. It does 5% damage to the contents. Oh my gosh. Okay. Now hold on. What is he talking about? The device. To me, he doesn't recognize it. No, we're about to figure out what that is right now. See, this is why I said I'm gonna go around right here. That right there. What is that?
Catch up. Ouch.
Ooh, they've got spotlights now. Ta 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 ta. I have my bowler gun, correct? I do. So I feel like the smart thing right now, considering the fact that dude is got a light on him, I feel like the smart thing would be tie him up, because otherwise I feel like I'm gonna get spotted. No, 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 don't do that. Don't do that. No, no. I'm trying to think, is it coming from dude up here? It is. It is coming from dude up here. Move that doggone thing. Move the light. Move the light. Thank you. And you better stay in that direction for the longest time, just like you was in this other way. Bingo. Thank you. No way. No way. No way. No way. No way. No way. Move your tail. Move your tail, Sam. If you chase after me, I will make you regret it. Okay, yep. I'm gonna make you regret it. Yeah, I'm gonna make you regret it. You should have minded your business. So guess what? Shut up. And matter of fact, since you want to be acting all a little funky right here, you can doggone go to sleep too. Minding my own doggone business. Y'all want to get all up in my grits, all up in my Kool-Aid. Don't even know the flavor. That is an old saying right there. Am I what the kids call unk now? Let me stop. That's so stupid. Back in my day, just like I said, I knew I could traverse these rocks. It's a little bit easier to be able to read the terrain when it comes to this game. Now, hopefully, as long as I don't mess anything else up, I might still be able to get the S, because most of the damage when it comes to like the items or the contents is like 5% or less. So as long as we can keep it below, well, at that 5%, we should still be good. And even then, I feel like I'm gonna be getting super lucky when it comes to that. Hey, we made it. We made it. We made it. We made it to the pizza chef. Dang, I really want me some pizza now after discussing this. I swear, if I hear the doggone Spider-Man pizza theme right now, I'm gonna lose it. I promise you, I'm gonna lose it.
Welcome and thank you for coming. I'll inspect your cargo.
Yes.
Excellent work. This cargo is in perfect condition.
Thank you. Thank you. I got so lucky right there.
I knew you would arrive soon. You are a very dependable man.
Dang, I want me some pizza now, though. So I guess that means my stealth stat should go up a lot, shouldn't it? Machine gun MP, a powerful mid-range weapon with considerable ammo capacity. Fires. Oh my goodness. Fires MP bullets effective against any target. Reloading is slow, but rounds retain their power over distance, making it effective against large enemies at longer ranges too. Comes fitted with a light and supports semi-auto and full auto fire. See, the only thing that's really messing with me when it comes to that is that reloading is slow. That's the only thing that's really messing with me right now.
Now displaying your current Porter grade.
What did I tell you? What did I tell you? APAS enhancement. Detects and displays the presence of enemies within a 20-meter radius. Boosts the floating character's maneuverability when ridden. I need that. Extends the window during which likes can be given and received. My voice cracked again.
Thank you. This technology is remarkable. I expect I'll receive plenty of new business. And speak of the devil, a new order just came in now. I look forward to seeing you again soon, Sam.
I'm sure we're gonna have to take that order.
Excellent work, Sam. You made a big difference today. According to APAS's analysis, pizza-hungry individuals in the area could prove instrumental in the further expansion of the Cairo network. Anyway, let's press on to the next site awaiting you and your Cupid, shall we? It bears mentioning that the denizen located there has a reputation as a very cautious individual. Take care not to give them cause to doubt your intentions. Go ahead and pick up your new main order from the delivery terminal on site, so we can get underway.
Oh, I'm surprised.
Order completed. Well done.
I'm surprised they didn't make us have to ask any questions. Well, not make us have to ask any questions, but ask us any questions. Your next destination is the data scientist. As expected, they're happy for you to visit as long as you bring along a pizza from the pizza chef. Surprise, surprise. Deliver a piping hot pizza to the data scientist and make sure it gets there before it gets cold. This is an express order. The faster you can deliver the cargo, the better your evaluation. Resting in your private room or choosing to allow time to pass will result in a worse evaluation. Yep, gotta go ahead and do this then. We can probably make it there relatively fast. I think our only problem would be going around these guys once again. But we just have to go through the woods and a little bit of terrain, which I feel like we can do relatively easily. So the way as I see it right now, all we gotta do really it's just a straight shot. I'm gonna be for real with you, it's just a straight shot. Let's just do it like that.
Delivery route finalized.
Let's go. And it says we should make it there with probably 3 minutes to spare, as long as
Cargo
nothing.
has been designated Cape Flat and requires urgent delivery.
As I was trying to say, we should be able to make it there with 3 minutes to spare, according to the timer and whatnot. Cargo that is labeled Keep Flat will be damaged if transported vertically. Be sure to arrange your cargo set so that the container is transported horizontally or carry using a pickup off-roader or floating carrier. Let's see. Okay. Auto arrange cargo. Okay, so it's still flat. Cool. I think I'm gonna do this because I'm gonna try to do it again to improve the handling. Oh yes, I forgot we got the boost skeleton in I think the last episode. So this would probably help us out a lot as well. Oh man, this ooh. See, the thing about this is that I'm afraid that it might... I'm afraid that it might mess us over when it comes to this right here. Oh man, we're probably only gonna use the boost skeleton this one time, so we should be good to go. I'll say, as long as that pizza's flat, we should be good.
Order accepted. Thank you.
All right, let's go. We got 10 minutes. Time to hit them boosters, Sam.
Take care, Sam.
Oh yeah, time to hit them boosters, my boy. Time to hit the boosters. Watch your backpack. What does that say? To all the porters out there, be careful. Seems as a jerk out there snatching people's backpacks. I only put mine down for a second and took a couple steps away from it, and he tried to grab it. Here's a photo I took. Not the best quality, but I hope this helps. Take care, everyone. It looks like it's some sort of bird. Or maybe it's the person. I don't know. Tarman, what are you doing, Tarman? Oh, he's talking about the cat. What are y'all doing now? I'm sending you a special code. I'm waiting for your orders. If you purchase a special set, I'll even throw in a free gift. Also, here's a special code for a free pizza. Hold to open the weapons menu, then hold blah 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 at the special. I'm not gonna remember that. I'm gonna be honest with you. No. I see the spotlight right there. I'm gonna go all the way around, because otherwise,
Between their territory.
yeah, because otherwise I'm gonna get caught, and that's gonna be more trouble than what I need right now. Oh no! This is a gateway. It's a gateway.
What you said?
And we found some cargo for the data scientists. We have to be extremely careful right now. Really, Elder Scrolls? This is the wrong time to be doing that. Oh, please don't let nothing fall on me. Please don't let nothing fall on me. This is probably the stupidest thing for me to be running between these rocks and whatnot right now.
Sam, that is a veritable herd of chiral creatures. Far more than we're equipped to handle. We should hurry and get away while we still can.
What herd of chiral creatures are you talking about? Oh, it's these. Nope. 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 The spiders. He's talking about the spiders. I forgot about that. Chiral creatures trigger short circuits. Coming in contact with... Oh my goodness. Draining your battery. Move, Samuel, move. What's all these little red things on the ground, bro? No. What's with these little red things on the ground? What is that? What is that? I knew it. Okay, so we now know what it does. We now know what it does. And how much damage did it put on the pizza? I'm going to dismantle them. Of course. The one time this thing hits me. The one time it hits me. And then not only does it empty my blood bag, but it puts my thing at 8% damage, meaning I'm not going to get the S anymore. Fantastic. Better hope I don't have to deal with them, because if I do, haha, you're going to pay. On the bright side, we made it here in like 8 minutes. So that's a plus.
なんてやるじゃん。最近物騒だったからやりすぎたかも。ごめんペコ。でもマジで運んでくるなんてかっこいい。ちょっと見せて。
Oh, so you're the reason why.
荷物の状態は普通。まあいいペコ。
So you're the reason why I lost the S. So, okay, well, great. That's on you for putting all those stupid traps up.
どっから出てきたペコ？
Secret pizza sauce. New strand established. Oh, yeah, I forgot. So believe it or not, a clip of this popped up on like not my For You page, but my recommended videos on YouTube. Apparently that is, I don't know the name, but that's a VTuber right there. And it was like a full circle moment. So like this VTuber was playing, I believe, Poppy's Playtime, and they didn't know who Jacksepticeye was. And then Jacksepticeye, of course, was playing Death Stranding 2, and he didn't know who this was. I do remember seeing this, but I forgot that their name was the data scientist. AI camo. Thank you for this. That can be attached to the shoulders and the hips. It prevents the wearer from being detected by mole mines. AI cameras developed using technology provided by the data scientists. We're putting that on immediately. Sneaking boots. Boots designed for infiltration and other covert operations. Their light construction dampers the sound of your footsteps, allowing you to approach enemies stealthily and subdue them from behind or retrieve cargo from territory unnoticed. SLLW assault rifle. A silent, lightweight variant of the MP bullet assault rifle, fitted with a suppressor for covert ops, and storable as a S-piece size of cargo. This rifle comes equipped with light, dot sight, and 3 modes of fire: semi-auto, full auto, and burst. Oh, you tease me. Oh, you tease me. Because you know the next thing I'm going for is that sniper rifle, don't you? You know the next thing I'm going for is the sniper rifle.
これは調査に使えるわ。みんなと話もできるしね。ご褒美ってことで、ステルスしやすくなる静音設計のアサルトライフルと足音を抑えられるブーツ、そして AI カモフラの柄をプレゼント for you。 その柄のスーツを着ると、なんとモグラ地雷の AI カメラに認識されなくなるペコ。もうモグラ地雷にドドドって追いかけられることは絶対にね。
Thank you for that.
最近この辺やばいんだよね。無人兵器がいたなんて噂もあって、自衛策は取ったんだけど不安で寝不足なんだわ。でもあんたの荷物で元気が出たペコ。お礼ってわけじゃないけどバンバン使ってほしいペコ。
Did you create the mole mines?
まあね。自分の身は自分で守るしかないペコじゃん。だって危ないんだもん。データを分析して使いこなすのが得意だから、それでちょっと作ってみたペコ。敵として定義した相手を AI カメラが自動判定して、地面の中を進んで敵にドーン、途中で撃たれることもなし。かわいそうだけど普通に上がって近寄らんでしょ。まさか超えてくる人がいるとはね。ありがたかったペコだけど。
Yeah, Things have been that bad lately.
モグラ地雷はペコーラが作ったの。なのに外の人たちが使ってるなんて。なんでかわかんないけど、誰かがデータを漏らしたって考えるしかないペコじゃん。ふざけんな。まあこれからはいざとなったら戦うしかないペコ。最終手段、徹底抗戦で戦うペコ。あんたのおかげでその覚悟ができたペコね。
Okay. Crazy murder bots?
最近よく見るんだよね、メカっぽいやつら。持ってる武器も見たことないし。
Yeah, like ghost
あんなん
blades.
誰が作って操ってるのかわけわかんないんだけど。 だがしかし、これはレアな研究対象と言えなくもないペコ。好きあらば奴らの武器を解析して、その技術を生かしてやるペコ。
Ooh.
あんたに提供した武器もあんたのおかげで作れたんだから。これからも何か作れたら知らせるペコ。
Bye for now.
ほんとサンキューペコ。モグラ嫌いは止めたから帰りは安心ペコ。おつペコでした。バイバイ。
Great job as always, Sam. I'm guessing you must be pretty tired. Get yourself back to the DHV Magellan and take a break. Oh, and tomorrow seems to be more talkative lately. Maybe the two of you could find time for a chat.
Order completed. Well done.
Maybe, but see, the thing about it is, the thing about this is, I want to do one more mission for the data scientists because of the fact of, and one reason only, they gave me the silent assault rifle, so I want to know if I can get the silencer for the sniper rifle. If I can do that, hopefully from this order, I'll be satisfied. I'll be more than satisfied, to be honest with you. So yeah, I'm gonna try this mission and then I'll come back to you guys and see if we get it, because otherwise it's like, otherwise then I'll just go back to the DHV Magellan and see what's up with that. Well, I didn't get it, so that sucks, but hey, it is what it is. At least I tried. Maybe we'll get it sometime soon. Also, and I'm just really saying this just because of the fact that I want to go ahead and mention this right now, but I'm gonna go ahead and get them other two, them stealth rifles, because yeah, I'm not stupid. I'm gonna go ahead and utilize those because that's gonna be my thing. I try to be as stealthy as possible inside this game. Might as well go ahead and get some stealth boots also, because I don't really end up doing a whole bunch of hand-to-hand combat, so that might be the best option for me right now, if I'm being honest. Alright, so after a lot of fiddling around, I got my stuff squared away. Let's see what is next.
Fragile? What is tomorrow? We didn't have that where I came from. I don't understand what it means.
You know what will happen to these buds? They will turn into flowers. In the space of a day, they'll have completely changed. Living things can't help but change, you see. They can't stay the same forever.
But where I came from, nothing ever changed. So does that mean I'm not alive?
Listen. You are alive. The person you were yesterday is different from the one you are today, and the one you'll be tomorrow. You're changing. That's what living is. To change, and to embrace change. To transform.
Spit that thing. Spit it. Pause. And it's like, even though she's aging it.
Is this what my tomorrow will be?
Yesterday becomes today, which in turn becomes tomorrow. They're all connected, for better or worse. And death is not the end.
Death is not the end.
Look here, don't y'all start with that.
Welcome back, Sam. You should get some rest.
All right.
What is this little weird interaction they got going on right now? That was kind of weird, I'm not gonna front. What we got right now.
Sam, it's Charlie.
Of course.
Your assistance has been personally requested once more. Access the data scientist delivery terminal to undertake this main order. One more thing. The details of this particular order merit careful review. Or so I've been informed. Don't let them down, Sam.
Why does it need careful review? See, now I'm getting freaked out. I'm getting cautious now. Why does it merit carrot? Wow. Careful review. I'm getting sleepy. I can tell that right now.
Yeah.
Hmm?
I was thinking I should teach tomorrow a few things, but to do that, I need to do some studying myself. Can you take a look at this?
Examine the life cycle of each organism depicted. Select the answer that best fits the question mark icons puzzle. Okay. Platypus embryo. Oh no. Oh no, I'm about to do something stupid right now. And see, Sleepy Brain is not gonna help with this right now. So it's like petals make flowers, of course. The people make the babies, and it's like, oh no, I can't remember. Why do I need a doggone science question coming up right now? I'm too tired for this, bro. I'm gonna go based off of what I feel like I remember. I'm gonna say platypus eggs. Oh, thank goodness.
Thanks for the input. Have a safe trip, Sam.
Later.
Oh, thank goodness.
Okay, tomorrow. Let's continue.
I don't wanna.
Vehicle data. Oh, that's actually kind of like a cute decal for a vehicle. I'm so glad though that I remember that platypus lay eggs. I'm so glad I remember that, because if I didn't, I would have been devastated. Sleepy or not, I just know I wouldn't have given myself that break since I was editing this video. I just know I wouldn't have. Okay, an old BB pod. Recover old BB pod from armed survivalist base. The motherhood is highly suspicious of any outsiders and have made the delivery of OB by a condition for the cooperation. Be sure to consult the corpus before visiting. Recover the old BB pod from the armed survivalist base. So why do I need to go into the corpus for this? You know what, I'm just gonna go in here anyways. Let me see what's going on with them. Alright, you guys, so while we are making our way over to this survivalist base, I want to make something very clear as to about the whole motherhood thing. I tried to look for the corpus entry for them and I did not find it. I know I went through that entry maybe like 3 or 4 times and I did not see anything for it. So I'm assuming that we get it after we actually get the BB pod. Or I'm gonna check, or I'm gonna at least try to look for it once again after we get the BB pod. One of the two. But all I know is I did not see an entry for the motherhood when I was looking.
Oh yeah.
The first 3 or 4 times.
Definitely
Okay.
not alone.
So we have a river right here. And I guess my question is, can I cross it with rocks? Part of me says no, but another part of me says just try. Guess we'll have to wait and see. I guess you guys will know the result in the next few seconds, I'll say.
Ready to launch.
Okay, no, it's all blue, so we should be good to go. As much as I want to test out this rifle, I think the best thing would be to go as stealthy as I can. Yeah. Boom, right there. So yeah, we can hit him in the head. Pull that whole Thanos routine on him. Aiming for the head. Then we should be good to go. And your turn. I don't know how many it's out of, but we took 3 out. I'll say that. And then see you. Boom. Take you out the strand. So that's number 4. And then there's 2 more down there. I'm gonna try and tie Buddy up right here. Boom. Yup. Oh no, of course one of them decides to come through here with one of those. And I think at this point I'm gonna try to take this dude out with this. And I don't want to pop off on any objects, because I feel like if I pop off on an object, then he's gonna immediately hear that. So, oh, okay. I guess since we're wearing the stealth boots, we could see if we can strand them up. Oh, come here. So that's done. So I guess all we got to do is take the BB pod for right now. Okay, so we got the old BB pod. So on that note, all we got to do is make our way back across the bridge. I said back across the bridge and then I'm going down here, but you guys know what I meant. I mean, like, just make our way back across the river. That looks like a little sand bank right there. Okay. There's a lot of blue right there, so I think we're gonna go right here. It is, it's like a little land bridge. Oh, that is perfect timing. As soon as I got all the way across here, that vehicle, the vehicle is turning back around. Yeah, that's perfect timing. That's perfect timing. Look at God, right on time. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Ooh. And now they're out of the picture, so now all I gotta do is get to the motherhood. Now, hold up. Before we do this, let me see if I can find this entry for them. Because they keep saying, make sure you read up on the entire entry of the motherhood before you get there. And I'm like, I don't see any entry for the motherhood. So what's going on? Yeah, now it wants to pop up. I knew I wasn't crazy. I passed by this section 3 or 4 times and the section didn't pop up. But now all of a sudden, now it wants to pop up. Anyway, what does this say? Oh, that's why. The code required to open the door and overcome the suspicion is the date of their own birth. 10/24. Really? Really? It's 10/24. Also, that's a handy feature that it stopped gameplay recording just now. So what does it mean by 10/24? Does it mean like the month and the year? Or does it just mean like the month or whatever? Either way, still, that's interesting. Actually, no. Well, because I was saying that was interesting because I wasn't gonna say why I say that's interesting, but I'm gonna say it. That's actually my birthday. October the 24th is actually my birthday, believe it or not. Okay, we made it to the motherhood, home of the doctor, and 15 other inhabitants apparently.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders.
Open door. Gameplay recording again. That's crazy. That's why it said make sure you read everything.
That did it, Sam.
I hope this doesn't come to bite us in the butt at some point. Old BB pod. Why are y'all so fixated on this BB pod? That's what I want to know. That's such an interesting thing. Maybe it involves us. I don't know. I mean, it does, consider the fact.
I'll get this cargo processed right away.
I mean, of course it does involve us.
I'd say this is practically perfect. I had a feeling you were the right porter for the job.
Of course you did. Anyway, as I was saying, because it's an old BB pod, but we're trying to figure out what exactly it is. I don't think it's just a regular old BB pod. I think it's something related to Lou. Because why else would they specifically request us for this? But whatever. Maybe I'm just talking.
We've been waiting eagerly for your arrival.
That doesn't very dispute my theory at all.
We're ready to join the chiral network.
It's that actress. I do not know her name, but I know her face in everything. I know her face, but I don't know her name. I think I know her voice too, to be honest with you. But you asked me what the name is, couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you at all. I kid you not.
We appreciate your help. Before you go, I have another favor to ask of you. In private, where we won't be overheard. There's a back room just past that terminal. I'll be waiting.
A favor?
Order completed. Well done.
You know what? Whatever. Whatever, we got it.
What is this? We came here in peace.
Exactly. Why are y'all holding me at gunpoint right now?
It's all right.
Really?
They don't mean us any harm.
Thank you.
You must be Sam. Thank you. Couldn't have been easy getting here. Folks call me the doctor. My sisters and I...
Deborah Wilson. Is that her actual name?
For patients, we make an exception. It's clear you've suffered greatly for this child's sake. Haven't you? May I, Sam?
Yeah, I'm like, you just grabbing the baby, not telling me nothing. What the world?
Oh, these. They're chiral hands.
What?
So your BB's passed on.
You have dooms then, I take it.
I do. And it's given me an unusual gift.
Oh, I just realized
I
her
can
hands are
remove a
backwards.
BB from a still mother's womb without resorting to invasive surgery, and safely place it in a pod with minimal distress to the fetus.
Without using any tools whatsoever? So you're a psychic surgeon then?
A psychic midwife is what they call me. When I was with Bridges, I used these techniques to remove BBs from their mothers. Sam, you may be suffering from persistent, complex bereavement disorder.
Huh? What do you mean? What does that mean?
Call me here. To tell me I got issues?
Sam, we're the motherhood.
The what now?
Can y'all stop pulling them guns on me? That's what I'm worried about right now.
This shelter is a safe space for mothers.
Women and children would come here seeking peace. They also came because I could examine still babies. I'd move the fetus to a pod and perform what I would call a transposed screening.
I guess that's why they call you doctor. So, are you saying your technique allows you to treat still baby syndrome?
A BB pod is functionally no different than an incubator. And I was eager to bring our unborn children into the world. So, I thought I would give this little one a chance. Still baby or no, I was convinced I could bring a fetus to term outside the womb. So I placed him in the pod. And a moment later, his heart started beating. And then, after 3 minutes, it stopped.
Oh.
I tried as quickly as I could to get him back in the womb, but it was too late. The still baby was no longer viable.
Was it hers?
I'm sorry, Caesar.
Yeah. Yeah, I figured as much.
Over time, I tried to refine the pod tech to find a way to help women and their children. But treatment and life extension are impossible. All I could do was look. Even so, word got around and mothers in need of support started coming here. But unfortunately, not long after, men came knocking too. Men who wanted women. What could I do? I was only a doctor who delivered babies. And nothing more. Luckily, I had strong women around me. Mothers who were willing to stand up and fight for the sake of us all.
But as soon as we decided to take up arms, our man friends only got bolder. If we don't fight back, they'll enslave us.
We can't and won't lay down our arms till our safety is guaranteed.
Okay. Okay.
Where'd you get your hardware?
Weapons factory's been pumping them out non-stop. That's why all the locals around here are toting new toys. Got plenty more of their new releases in the armory downstairs.
Sam, we want you to shut down their operation and halt the spread of weapons.
Stop them, please. Please.
Prior to proceeding, we'll need to confirm the precise location of the factory. Let's make our way back to the DHV Magellan, Sam.
I ain't got no problem helping y'all, but y'all gonna stop pulling
Sam,
guns on me.
wait.
Yeah.
What the hoo-ha?
There. All finished.
The bullet. It's really been in there that entire time?
Sam, this is Tarman. We've got an emergency on our hands
Oh
here.
my gosh.
I'm afraid the DHV Magellan is out of action. We can't move an inch.
Why not,
A
Tarman?
cursory inspection confirmed that some critical parts of the propulsion system have become clogged up with tar. Our usual decontamination methods won't cut it. We'll need a special tar dissolvent to clear out the blockage. The F2 South Distribution Centre was kind enough to source some for us. I'd like you to pick up the order on site, collect the cargo, and bring it back to the ship. Meanwhile, we'll be doing everything we can to keep ourselves from sinking further into the tar, as well as gathering information on the weapons factory. Don't let us down, Sam.
I got one question and one question. Never mind. I basically just answered my question right there. Because I see it right on the map. I said, how far is the F2 district? Because like since I can't move the DHV Magellan, I was like, how far is the F2 district? And as we can see, it is, where's it at? Don't play with me. It is 4,213 meters away from here. And as much as I want to be like, oh yeah, it's like, oh yeah, I'll just go ahead and walk over there and this is that and the third. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of information that's going to be said on the way there. And if that is not the case, then I'm sure we are going to be running into something on the way there. So with that being the case, just for inference sake, I'm saying I'm going to go ahead and end this episode off here. I'm going to look up that thing she was talking about, that persistent bereavement syndrome, I believe is what she said. Okay. So here's a very interesting thing, and I'm using ChatGPT for this. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. But it says basically persistent bereavement syndrome. It says it's triggered by loss. It is implied to occur when someone experiences a traumatic loss or remains deeply connected to the I'll say the passed on, because I know how YouTube is, the passed on in an unhealthy way. And of course that would be Lou being a considered. But it says symptoms symptoms may include hallucinations or perceived contact with the passed on, emotional or physical deterioration, and possibly an inability to move on or form new emotional connections. So, and I hope this wasn't a spoiler for me. So, when they said that the pod was empty back in like episode 2 or 3, was that supposed to be a way for me to move? But did Fragile not see it back in episode 2? Now I'm confused. Now I'm actually confused. Does Fragile not see it? I could have sworn she saw it back in like episode 2 or 3 when this happened. But then again, this is a game, and one of the things that some games are known for doing are making it seem like a bunch of people see the same thing, but then it's really like only one character sees it. Matter of fact, a prime example of that was, what was the game? Because I always see references about it whenever I but whenever I see videos about this and I just see it. When it comes to like weird mechanics and whatnot, Spec Ops. It was Spec Ops: The Line, where it's like we keep thinking. I'll say our character. I think the main character keeps thinking that somebody's there, and then they're not really there. Oh. Ooh. I may have spoiled a little bit. I can't even really say it's a spoiler. It's more like an inference or a theory and whatnot. So maybe we are hallucinating. Because I've been saying the entire time, like this BB pod that I have, I feel like it's a fake. And it's just weird that it's weird that the doctor of the motherhood is saying persistent bereavement syndrome, and she's saying that the BB passed on, but she's saying that we have this symptom, and it just so happens that it says, well, one of the first symptoms that popped up was hallucinations or perceived contact with the passed on. Ooh, that's very interesting. That's very interesting. That's hitting. Ooh, that's hitting. I'm sleepy, so it might be hitting a little bit, but right now that thing is hitting. Oh my goodness. I could talk about this for I don't know how long, but I'm not going to, because I already know if I talk about it anymore, I'm going to get stuck on this. Only thing we can do right now is just let the game play out. Let the game play out. Because I'm known for doing it to myself. I'm known for making all these theories and then I'm spoiling it for myself. So we just go let the game play out right here. Hopefully I didn't spoil it for you guys, but oof. And by the way, this condition is not a real one. I didn't mention this, but I did not mention this because I was so busy just focusing on the details. But PBS is not a real thing, or at least PBS, if there is a PBS, it's not persistent bereavement syndrome, because that's according to ChatGPT, it's only like something based off of this game. So yeah, it's not a real syndrome, and maybe it might be at some point just because of the fact that they came up with it, but as of right now, it is not a real thing. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say that before somebody either has that question or tries to use that as a real condition. So yeah, it's not a real thing. But anyway, as I was saying, yeah, we're gonna stop it right here. Let the game play out, because ooh, I'm telling you, that thing hits right now. It hits right now. But I'm not gonna go any deeper into it, because number one, if I go any deeper to it, this video is gonna be longer than it needs to be. And yeah, like I said, I could just sit here and try to spitball ideas for a little while, but I want to go ahead and just let this thing play out. So with all that being said, that is going to be the end of part number 9 of Death Stranding 2 on the beach, or in la playa, if you want to say it in Spanish. Anyways, that being said, you guys already know what you can do. And you don't have to, but you can do. If you did enjoy this episode, leave a like. If you want to, leave a comment about, I guess, really what you guys think about this episode. I don't really know what else to say other than, like, I'm still stuck on that PBS thing. But as of right now, just let me know what you guys think as well. And if you want to stay tuned for, I guess you could say, more of my theories and more of my reactions to this episode, to this game, you already know you can hit that subscribe button to keep track and just keep up with everything that we're going to be going through when it comes to this series and everything beyond it. I'm talking about with other games and whatnot. So yeah, all that good stuff. Yeah, I'm basically shutting down at this point. So I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here before I either say something stupid or I completely just slur my words right now. I love you guys so much. Y'all stay blessed, stay breezy, continue to be cheesy with your goofball selves, continue to take it easy. And I will see you beautiful people in the next episode. God bless y'all. Whenever you're seeing this video, have a good morning, have a good night, have a good afternoon, whenever you're watching this video. I'm out. Love you guys once again. Peace. And I'm not even gonna sit here and lie to y'all. After doing just that little bit of research, I can already tell you right now, that's gonna be sitting with me. That's gonna be sitting with me. I may not remember every little detail about it, but I know I'm gonna have to edit this, and that right there, oh, that thing is gonna sit with me for a little while. Oh my goodness. But again, we gonna let it play out. I'm gonna see you guys later. Woo.